Hello YouTubers! Welcome to Oddball Preps. You have stumbled upon the very first video for this channel, so expect a lot more stumbling before it's all over. My name is Ben, and I am posting from the metropolitan wilds of Austin, Texas, where weird is normal and normal is weird, so where else would you expect a channel like this, right? In the coming weeks, I'm going to be covering a variety of offbeat and unusual preps and practices. Things that are unlikely to ever pop up on a top 10 list. Be looking for new spins on old stuff, poor man's preps, bests and worsts, first aid kit upgrades, what a deal deals, and monthly Amazon $100 giveaway with $2 shipping. Woo-woo! So that's enough pumping a channel with 6 subscribers and 1 dog. Let's get on with today's topic. How to get more pull as a prepper. Let's go. So, our successful deer hunter is wearing what is known as a deer harness or a deer drag. It's well known to the hunting community, but not necessarily on the radar of a lot of preppers. It's a caveman concept for pulling game out of a hunting area. In an SHTF situation, a harness like this, simple as it is, could be fairly useful in dragging about materials, gear, firewood, and hopefully game. This thing was about $8, but you can pay more for better padding, construction, and some nice camo. Regardless, we have direct from China these nylon shoulder straps, chest strap, waist belt with a quick release buckle, all stitched together and back, hooking up to a single tow line. Hope you got a good shot at that. And if you're wondering about my high-tech left and right labels, this is necessary for untangling this thing in the dark, and it's very good for dummies also. Now, of course, pulling things across the ground gets old fast. And eventually shreds your load, so some kind of sled would obviously get the job done with a lot fewer profanities. As far as what to tow with your Chinese fashion harness, here's a few options. Other than coming up with some kind of makeshift or DIY sled, a first option might be a roll-up sled. This is a dense pliable plastic with towing holes and straps on either side that lash together, like our grunting hunter dude just demonstrated a moment ago. Depending on its condition, you could also use this for a cutting board and food prep, or a sleeping bag mat, or emergency shelter, or you can wrap your food stores in it and hang it from a tree. Downside is they weigh around 4 pounds, so probably more useful for a bug-in/rural prepper than a bugger outerer. And $30 can be a little bit of a downside for some folks for a hunk of plastic, and it's possible there are sheets of this same stuff piled somewhere at Home Depot for $6 a piece, so leave a comment if you know where that pile is. Another option would be a jet sled. Surely as much fun as it sounds. Basically small luggable flatboats. This is your upscale answer for dragging your survival stuff or that emergency 250 pounds of iced down survival beer. The downside is storage, but most people can find a spot for something that also serves as a rain cover or as a seedling cover for the garden or a bathtub for the dog. Now the game sleds don't fit exactly into the harness scenario, but I think they're worth an honorable mention here. Besides humping these around, these sleds can also be pulled behind a bicycle or an ATV. Their carrying weight is between 200 and 500 pounds on the models you see here, and most of these fold up and store very nicely. So think quiet bug out, think EMP, and I think I talked myself into buying one. And that's the story on the deer harness and how to make it easy peasy to get more pull as a prepper. If you enjoyed my first Stumble and Bumble video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and be watching for the Amazon giveaway, $100, 2-day shipping. Got it right that time. Thanks for joining Oddball Preps, and remember to always think outside the bag. See ya.